You're thinking about moving to Nanaimo? I've heard there's a lot of homeless people there. You like Nanaimo? Isn't there a pulp mill there? Why are you moving to Nanaimo? Do you know the cost of housing? Let's face it, Nanaimo is not for everyone. Being the second largest city on Vancouver Island and arguably its main access point, Nanaimo is growing, and some people aren't vibing with the Harbour City. For those looking to raise a family though, have a career, or enjoy a faster pace of life, Nanaimo is the optimal place to do so. But many people are looking for a much calmer, relaxing lifestyle, which I can understand. Join me as I show you Oceanside communities no more than 30 minutes away surrounding Nanaimo, British Columbia. Within a 35-kilometer radius of Nanaimo, several small towns offer a spectacular quality of life. These communities typically have a lower real estate cost, smaller population, and slower pace of life. Many of these areas are ideal for retirees. However, many families are now choosing these locations as well due to great schools and a lower cost of living. Now, starting our way north and working our way south, Qualicum Beach is roughly 35 kilometers away from the north of Nanaimo. This picturesque beach community has a population of around 9,000 people and has absolutely no fast food restaurants. Seriously, none. No Starbucks, no Timmy's, no Rotten Ronnie's. City bylaws ban these franchise chains. But if you love golf, sandy beaches, and a quiet small town atmosphere, Qualicum Beach is the perfect place to call home. Parksville is located 20 kilometers away from North Nanaimo, and it is an ideal seaside city that is growing almost as fast as Nanaimo. Between 2016 and 2021, the population of Parksville grew 9.5%, totaling 13,642 people. This area is a paradise for people who love exploring oceans, rivers, and forests while still having access to modern amenities. Looking at you, Qualicum Beach. But remember, this place can get extremely busy during tourism season, so it's something to take into consideration. Nanaimo is around 15 kilometers from North Nanaimo, depending on where you're gonna go at this large rocky outcrop. This hidden oasis has some of the most beautiful properties on central Vancouver Island, concentrated in the Fairwinds Resort area. This area is not ideal though for families or people who dislike to drive. Although it's only 15 minutes away from Nanaimo, you're still gonna find yourself traveling there repeatedly for errands. Lanceville is pretty much in Nanaimo, but it's incorporated as its own town. This is becoming one of the most sought-after areas to live on central Vancouver Island due to the quality of homes, exciting new subdivisions, and small town demeanor. With a population of around 3,800 people, you'll never feel crowded, yet still have access to all the big city amenities within a 2-minute drive of North Nanaimo's huge shopping centers. Before we continue, if you've enjoyed the video so far, please subscribe, like, or comment down below with your experiences about Vancouver Island and what you love or lament about this unique place. And thank you to everyone who watches, likes, and comments every single week. Your support means so much and you are greatly appreciated. Now, let's talk about the areas south of Nanaimo. Ladysmith is roughly 18 kilometers south of Nanaimo and one of my favorite communities on all of Vancouver Island. With a population of around 9,000 people, this town is quite similar to Qualicum Beach, except it has a Tim Hortons, and it also has much lower home prices. Let's talk about what we're here to talk about. Anyhow, Ladysmith has fantastic parks, beaches, and some of the best marinas for those who love boating. But the real gem is Main Street, with many fantastic shops and restaurants for you to patronize. Chemainus is a little under a 30-kilometer drive south of Nanaimo. This unique community is off the beaten path of the Island Highway, filled with beautiful homes, stunning coastlines, and one of the cutest little towns you've ever visited. The population has grown over 4,000 people over the last 5 years, representing a growth of 11.7%. Literally, there must be something special about this small hamlet to be posting population increases in that amount. I've left out 2 options on this list, though these locations are highly coveted if you like seclusion. Protection Island, over there, Gabriel Island, right over there, are within a stone's throw of Nanaimo's harbor if you're willing to take a ferry or a sea taxi back and forth. We'll expand on these secluded communities in the coming months, so stay tuned. Once you realize there are multiple options for communities to call home within a 15-minute drive in Nanaimo, many people open themselves to exploring Vancouver Island beyond what they can find online. Fittingly, I like to use a fishing analogy to explain this to people relocating to Vancouver Island. You need to cast a wide net when you're searching for the perfect home. Now, as you cast this wide net, one thing you need to remember is in your search there's a correlation between location and price. As you travel further north from Chemainus to Qualicum Beach, real estate prices tend to rise. This increase in price is primarily due to the composition of coastline, from rocky shorelines in the south to pristine sandy beaches in the north. People are willing to pay a lot more money for walk-on sandy beaches. I know I would. Access to the ocean is a big draw for many individuals planning to move to Vancouver Island. Many people envision suntanning on a beach, paddleboarding around coves, and kayaking around small islands. These activities become considerably more difficult if you must descend hundreds of feet to access the water. No matter where you live, this place is absolutely beautiful and filled with endless places to explore and things to do. At a moment's notice, I could board a ferry and visit the aquarium in Vancouver with my family, or drive 45 minutes north to Horn Lake and explore endless cave systems. Living here gives you options, and I personally believe that is the key to living a happy and laid-back lifestyle. With that in mind, I hope you get to live the island life soon. And if you want to learn more about doing so, I would definitely check out this video right here, or this video right here.